Tuesday the 18th of June, just after 2:30, and I've come out to the farm, got the trusty bow, packed myself in for a few hours till dark. Going to sit back up on the plateau up there and overlook the bush edge and see if there's anything pops out. So I'm on my way up the hill here, get round the corner and have an afternoon hunt. Very quiet here today. It's only early, it's only 3:30, but one thing I've noticed since I was in here last is there are a lot of horse tracks running up this trail, and since the heavy rain over the last few days, they've all washed away and I'm not seeing any new tracks. Nor am I seeing any boot prints, so I'm thinking I might have a good chance here today, as there's obviously been not a lot of traffic. Okay, I've got to the cattle yards here. I've just glassed down into the valley below me and I can see 6 goats. So I'm just going to stay really low along the edge here and get into a bit of a position and see what they're doing. There's a fair bit of noise in the quarry, so that might work in my favour. I'll head on down there. I don't see them, but they're right at the end of the paddock there. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. The wind's right off my back, so I don't think I'd get too close walking this way. I'm just going to sit down here and get myself in the shade here. And just see what they're up to. I'll make a play from there. Exciting. Got half a dozen sheep down in front of them too. They'll alert them that I'm coming. Maybe I can get along the bush. Oh, I don't know. We'll sit down and have a look. We'll work it out. One of them's a really big billy. He's got a really good head on him. Like, it's big, it's massive. Big curls. He's got the white spot. There's 4 kids and 3 nannies. They're just grazing. So I'm thinking I'm probably just going to make my way down here as quietly as I can, get across over to them as quick as I can, without letting them know I'm here. If they start walking towards me, well, that'll be a different option. Just see there's no rush. This is where patience comes into the game. Got a good couple of hours of light left. Well, that one's pretty good. Oh, it's behind me now. I could probably make a play here. Alright, I'm going to go for it. Big billy. Seriously big set of horns. Okay, well I'm within 90 metres of these goats now. Big Billy there with the white spot. He has got the massive head. Absolute trophy goat head. The question is, how the hell am I going to get down there and get to them? What's the wind doing? They may come to me yet. They're definitely working. Okay, the wind's in my favour so far. Whew, the adrenaline's rushing. Oh boy. I had that big Billy broadside onto me 30 metres away. I'm sitting right here behind the gorse bush. The wind shifted, it started going downhill. So they had an idea I was here, but they weren't sure. Anyway, I wasn't able to draw back, and as soon as I moved the bow, the whole lot just quietly moved off into the bush. But he's a big Billy, and yeah, they don't get big because they're stupid. So I think my play was good. I just wasn't in position of. Should have probably drawn and held my draw, but yeah, bloody exciting though. Even closer again. Good fun, good stalk. Got right down here, got to within a shooting range. Probably could have found myself a better spot, you know, a better play, maybe up in the tree here behind me. But they ended up coming from, I first spotted them, they were on the hill over there, and they worked their way down here, and he just got within, you know, just on 30 metres away just here. And had the whole mob with him. There's 2 billies and 3 nannies and 4 kids. Excellent fun, excellent. Yeah, so this is where they were standing. This is where he was standing. He was broadside to me right here, and I was just there in that gorse bush just to the right of the highest little tree shrub you see there. I now see the error of my ways. I was absolutely skylined. So any movement I made there, you could see it. And so I had my feet hanging out the side. I adjusted the bow from in there, and here I was thinking but no, from here looking back up, yeah, they could see me moving, so they knew I was there. Another good lesson in hunting, eh? Keep an eye on your skyline, keep an eye on what's behind you. Yeah, that's I can see it clearly now. And they would have just absolutely known I was there. Any movement, the slightest movement, with that little bit of scent, because the wind's coming straight into it's off to my right, but into my face. They went down in here. Not much chance of me catching them up tonight. I don't know why I even attempt, but let's see if we can. Boy, Billy, I'm going to dream about him for a while. He's a beauty. I think I did everything right. The only thing I did wrong, obviously, was to get skylined. Absolutely. 100%, that's what happened. As soon as I moved the bow to come up for a shot, to draw back, or even attempt to draw back, he was broadside and he was a shot right then. I should have been ready for that. And yeah, never mind. Oh boy, sure, that is good fun. It is extremely good fun. It's incredible to be so close to home and have access to a property like this with a view like that. It has a trophy, if not 2, trophy goat on it. These are big horns. Hardest thing about self-filming is, do I film the goat or do I attempt to shoot it? In this instance, I probably could have set up both, but as it turned out, I did everything pretty well right. I mean, I really did. I mean, I spotted them, I stalked in, I got within 25 metres, 30 metres max, worked out a shooting lane, and was very patient and waited. You know, they were working their way towards me. Big Billy and a nanny were out in the front, and the wind shifted and I felt it on my neck. And I got my smoke, checked it, and sure enough it was blowing down towards them, and I think they got a little bit of wind. But couldn't clearly see me because I was sitting in behind the gorse bush. On hindsight, when the goat presented itself 25 metres away, broadside, this big trophy head on him. I mean, it's a big head. And, you know, as soon as I went to draw, come back and pull the string, there was movement there, and they were already suspicious, and so they just turned into the bush and gone. When I went down where they were and looked back up where I was, yeah, I was totally skylined. And I didn't realise that. I thought I was well concealed, but, you know, any movement I made, it was as clear as a bell to them, even though I was concealed. But as soon as I moved into the open, yeah, that was the alarm bells. That's all they need. That's why big trophy heads get like that, because they're not stupid. But overall, totally stoked with my stalk. Just the approach, the whole thing. So I've had an opportunity, you know, closest opportunity yet to getting a big trophy goat. One thing's for sure, I'll be back, and I'm just going to have my cup of coffee now, sit here and watch the sun go and call it a day. Good way to spend a Tuesday. Outdoor adventuring.